Welcome to the Cursed Archive. Case file number 004, The Endless Vinyl. This is a difficult file. Most objects in this archive are aggressive. They attack. They haunt. This object is different. It did not attack. It did not take. It replaced. It is a parasite that feeds on reality itself. When this file was acquired, it did not come with a physical object. It came as a void. We recovered a digital audio recorder from an apartment that had, quote, been leeched. An apartment where all color, all sound, all substance had been erased. It was a gray, silent tomb. All that remained was this, the final recording of Clara Hayes. Listen carefully. Listen to what reality sounds like as it dies. This is log 7. Maybe 8? I don't know what day it is. The color is gone from my hands. They're just gray. I can't hear the rain outside anymore. I see it, but there's no sound. There is only the trumpet. It won't stop. The needle, a desperate, choked sob. The needle never reaches the end. That was the final coherent recording of Clara Hayes. She was not a musician. She was a collector. And she had found a record that doesn't just play music, it consumes. The subject, Clara Hayes, 38, was a purist, an audiophile of the highest order. Her apartment was less a home and more a shrine to analog sound. Her personal journals, recovered by this archive, describe her philosophy. Digital, she wrote, is a perfect photograph of a ghost. Analog is the ghost itself. It is alive. Clara spent her life hunting for that life in the dusty grooves of forgotten vinyl. On May 11th, 2024, she attended an estate sale at a derelict mansion in upstate New York. The house had belonged to a reclusive former jazz critic who died alone, surrounded by thousands of records. Most were warped, molded, destroyed. But in the back of a damp closet, tucked inside a moldy wooden crate, she found it. It was a 12-inch, heavyweight record. The sleeve was simple, black cardboard, no art, no name. The record itself was pristine, not a single scratch. The center label was pure white. No title, no artist, just one word, handwritten in black ink, solo. This is from her audio log, recorded that evening. Her voice is vibrating with excitement. Log, 9:15 p.m. I can't believe it. The weight. This is late 50s, early 60s. A one-press demo? A lost master? I'm putting it on the turntable now. The vinyl is heavy, cold. My God, the sound. It's
It's not a recording. It's a presence. It's a single trumpet, a ballad. So lonely. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Clara was transfixed. The solo, a heartbreaking, complex, melancholy piece, played for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. A single, unbroken trumpet solo. She, in her log, describes waiting for the pop of the needle lifting, but it did not come. The song reached a perfect, sad crescendo, held a long blue note, and then seamlessly began a new variation. Her voice shifts from joy to confusion. Log 9:35 p.m. This is impossible. It's still playing. The needle is in the final groove. It should be a locked groove. It should just loop. But it's not looping. The solo is evolving. He's playing new phrases. This is technically impossible. The groove, it has no end. Clara believed she had found a miracle, a piece of analog magic. But this archive exists because there are no miracles. There is only protocol, acquisition, and containment. This record was not magic, it was a key. These files are the evidence. If you believe that this evidence must be preserved, that these warnings must be heard, subscribe to the Cursed Archive. Our work depends on it.
Clara was captivated. She was a scientist of sound, and she had found an anomaly. She let it play, and she began to take notes. Log 10:15 p.m. 1 hour. The melody is shifting. It's becoming darker, more minor key. It feels sadder. Log 11:30 p.m. 2 hours. I went to make tea. I have this bright red ceramic mug, my favorite, and I looked at it, and it looked wrong. It was dull, muted, like gray red. I thought it was the lighting. I turned on the main kitchen light. Nothing. It was like the color was fading. This was the first transaction, the first payment. The object, solo, was not simply playing a piece of music. It was transmitting from a place devoid of reality. And it was feeding. It was a parasite. It was pulling the substance of Clara's world into its own. The first thing it ate was the color red. Clara did not sleep. She was afraid to stop, and she was afraid to continue. This is from her audio log, the next morning. Day 2. The panic is setting in. Log, day 2,
7 a.m. It played all night. The trumpet, it's faster now, more frantic. I'm looking out the window. The sun is rising, but there's no color. The sky is gray. The trees are gray. My apartment, a choked sound. It's a black and white photograph. It took it. It ate the color. And it was still hungry. It had consumed sight. Now it began on sound. Log, day 2, noon. I can't hear the traffic, the sirens, the trucks outside. They're silent. I can see them moving past the window, but they are muffled, distant. A long, terrified pause. There is no other sound. The world is mute. Only the trumpet.
Clara Hayes was now a prisoner in her own home, a colorless, soundless tomb with a single soundtrack. She finally tried to stop it. This is log number 5, day 3. Her voice is a raw whisper. Log day 3. I have to stop it. Lurching, heavy breathing. I'm at the turntable. I'm going to lift the needle. It's heavy. It won't move. It's held down. A sob. It doesn't want to stop. She panics. She crawls behind the stereo cabinet. The plug. I'm pulling the plug. A deep silence for 1, 2, 3 seconds. Her voice in the log is a tiny gasp of relief. It stopped. No. It didn't stop. The power is off. The turntable is off, but the music is still playing. It's in my head. It's in my head. The object was no longer necessary. The vinyl was not the source. It was the key. It had unlocked the door. And the parasite was now latched directly to her mind. And as her world died, his world was beginning to live. The parasite's world was built from her reality. Her stolen colors became his light. Her stolen sounds became his air. He was not just a lonely musician. He was a predator, and he was starving. This is log number 6. Her voice is no longer terrified. It is calm. It is resigned. It is empty. Log day 3, evening. I can see him now, the trumpet player. He's in a room. It's smoky. A pause. It's vibrant. The lights are blue and red. She weeps quietly. So red. He's just playing. He's not playing for me. He
He's feeding from me, building this world from mine. And I am so empty.
This brings us to the final log, the recording that opened this file. Log number 8, the N of Clara Hayes.
This is log 8? I don't know. The color is gone from my hands. They're just gray. I can't hear the rain outside anymore. I see it, but there's no sound. There is only the trumpet. He's looking at me. The trumpet player, he stopped playing. He's smiling. And he's smiling. It's
So beautiful.
It's so beautiful. The light. I'm not in my apartment anymore. I'm in the club.
When police entered Clara's apartment after a welfare check, they found silence. Total and absolute silence. The patrol officer's report is chilling. He wrote, "The apartment was wrong. It was monochrome, not just old. It was leeched, like a photograph left in the sun too long. All color was gone. It was gray." They found Clara slumped in her listening chair, eyes open, staring at the turntable. She was pale, waxen, gray, and the turntable was empty. The record solo was gone. The officer's report noted one final detail. On her digital recorder, after her final words, after the click, there was one more sound. It was recorded after she had stopped speaking. It was faint, distant, echoing. The sound of a small, captive audience. Case file number 004, The Endless Vinyl, is closed. This object trapped reality. But what if an object could create it? What if it could write it? Which brings us to case file number 005, The Typewriter.